12 signs you're more attractive than you think. Are you wondering if you're attractive or not? Why do people stare at you when you pass by, raise their eyebrows, and take a second look? Do they find you attractive or what? Keep watching to not miss any sign that you're more attractive than you think. 12. You get help more than others. Do you notice that people are going out their way to extend a helping hand to you? Regardless of the situation, do they find opportunities to help you with any problem you may be having? It is one of the most subtle signs that people find you attractive. They are more likely to lend you a helping hand. Did you know that this is another part of our brain? Humans tend to be more generous and friendlier to people that they find attractive and beautiful. They also help others to feel better and more rewarded. They also want to appear better to the person who they are helping. So in short, if you're getting more help than others do, and people get out of their way to extend a helping hand, then you may be more attractive than you think. Others also think that you are naturally good because you're attractive. So if you notice that women are helping you more than they do with other men, they're showing that they believe you're a good person. 11. You see raised eyebrows in women when they look at you. When a person raises their eyebrows, it shows surprise or they're being caught off guard. If someone subconsciously raises their eyebrows when looking at you, it means you are attractive. Raising eyebrows is like smiling, which is a natural brain reaction, either consciously or subconsciously. And aside from raising eyebrows, women also tend to make duck lips, another subconscious move that indicates they like what they're seeing. Do you notice that moderate puckering in the lips of a woman? She may be subconsciously indicating she wants to kiss you. Such a gesture can be like licking lips. It can mean the same thing as wanting to kiss you. 10. You have a growth mindset. People love people with a growth mindset when compared to those with a fixed one. If you have a growth mindset, you can be sure that you'll find a lot of people attracted to you. Who are people with a growth mindset? They believe that their abilities and talents can still be improved and developed through hard work and dedication. They have a love for learning and development. They are also resilient and never give up easily. On the other hand, fixed-minded people are content with their skills, intelligence, and talent. Most of their time is spent on documenting all these, instead of looking for ways to grow and develop what they already have. If you have a growth mindset, you'll find more women attracted to you than you think they are. It is because you are positive and so much fun to be around with. It is also because women like men who seek opportunities to grow and develop. It makes you not just a cool person for their eyes, but also someone who is admirable in many aspects. You are attractive for being a team player and perhaps as a leader. These qualities alone make you more attractive than you perceive yourself to be. 9. You lock eyes with a lot of people. Some people gauge their level of attractiveness based on how much compliment they get or how many relationships they've had. However, any of these is not an accurate measure on how attractive one is. A way to determine this is to answer this question: do you lock eyes with a lot of people? If you do, you're more attractive than you think. How is this so? We tend to stare or look at things we find pleasurable. This does not only apply to art or film or food, but also people. However, do not assume that all women who happen to have locked eyes are interested in you. Maybe they just coincidentally meet with your eyes, or perhaps they have been wandering around. But this is a study for your reference. A study in 2015 by researchers in University of Oslo discovered that our brain gives us a dopamine shot whenever looking at something pleasurable or beautiful. So, yes, there is a high possibility that women you lock eyes with are interested or find you pleasurable to look at. She likes what she's seeing if she can't stop but look at you repeatedly for short periods. Bonus is if she's smiling while locking eyes with you, it can show her intense emotions for you. It is her way of making a connection with you, subtly. And if she doesn't look away when locking eyes with you, it may mean she's more interested than you think. Give her a good conversation and take it from there. 8. You receive a lot of questions. You may be wondering why you receive a lot of questions from people. It is because they want to know you better. Especially if it's a woman who's asking a lot of questions, you can tell that they are attracted to you. If not, they won't bother asking you questions or waste time in the process. Receiving a lot of questions from people is one of the best ways to tell that you're more attractive than you think you are. A woman is asking you so many questions because they find you attractive. She wants to take the first step, and that's opening a conversation and then getting to know you better. She is curious about you and taking the time to understand you better. She may also want you to like her more. So don't be annoyed if a woman is asking you a lot of questions. You can instead take this as a compliment. You should also take the opportunity to get to know her. Nevertheless, you get more questions, especially from the opposite sex, because they find you interesting. 7. You make people feel happy with your presence. With just your mere presence, you make people happy. Imagine strangers who smile at you when they see you. They're likely smiling because they find you attractive. This will be the opposite when faced with someone they don't find attractive. So if you pass by a street and you notice that people are looking and smiling at you, it is because they find you pleasurable to look at for your attractiveness. It is what beauty does to the brain, just like how you would feel happy looking at a lovely painting or seeing a beautiful movie. Humans tend to smile at people or things that are pleasing to the eyes without them doing it intentionally. It is because this pleasurable item or person gives them a shot of happiness. Another sign related to this one is people laughing at your jokes, no matter how cheesy they seem to be. Your mere presence makes them happy. Others laughing at your jokes more times than they do not is a sign that you are more attractive than you think. It is your charm that leaves them feeling happy. So, do not be afraid to laugh with people or smile at them. 6. You make people wonder why you have insecurities. No one is spared from having insecurities. Even celebrities have them. It is natural anyway, but we shouldn't let them control our happiness. Now, about you, others think that you avoided all the male insecurities because you seem perfect. You look perfect too. They find you very self-sufficient, self-confident, and very attractive. It is also one of the reasons that they can't believe it when you say that you're unhappy with certain aspects of your appearance. They feel surprised that you're not happy with those or you want to change them. However, little they know that you also struggle with insecurities at some points. Even so, they don't believe that you have flaws. Even if you have some, they don't matter to them. They don't mind what imperfection that is you can see in yourself. 5. You don't receive a lot of compliments. You're attractive, but they don't give you a lot of compliments. How come, you may be asking? It may be surprising that people do not give you compliments even if you are attractive. The reason is that they don't compliment because they perceive that you already know you're attractive. They feel that they don't need to tell you about your attractiveness because you're very much aware of it. So, by not getting a lot of compliments, you may be thinking that you're not special. That's the opposite. In fact, people find you very attractive. It is just that they don't feel that they need to tell you about it. So don't ever again think that you are not attractive. You might be feeling rough and thinking that you're not hot every now and then. Although you feel this way, that no one notices how fantastic you actually look, it is definitely one of the most obvious signs that people find you attractive. You look good effortlessly. So when people are not giving you compliments, it is just that you look stunning, and that's usual. Hence, it may seem the opposite, but not getting compliments when you're feeling and looking your best is a sure sign that you're more attractive than you think. 4. People feel nervous or awkward when you're around. When you're around, people feel nervous because you seem too amazingly perfect for them. People are caught off guard by your presence and attractiveness, and that you make them feel nervous whenever you are around. They want to make a good impression on you, so they're trying to be composed and put their best foot forward. As they want to appear attractive too, they pressure themselves excessively not to show any flaws in front of you. and trying hard to make a good impression, they come off nervous when around you. They might also be clumsy or fumble a lot around you. It is because they're so taken by your presence that they lose focus. It is one of the signs that you're more attractive than you think you are. 3. People tend to have strong feelings about you. People may either show negative or positive feelings towards you if they find you attractive. They may be too warm and friendly when you meet them, or they may be mean towards you. Some of them may also be feeling jealous. They feel so strongly about you because they find you attractive. They may also act jealous because of your good looks. As such, it is because they feel threatened by your presence. But for those who feel positively about you, you might notice that they come up to you often to spend time or to simply talk with you. So if you notice that people are either negative or positive about you, you can tell that you're more attractive than you think you are. 2. You don't run out of dating prospects. You are that kind of person who doesn't have to look far or wait long before finding someone who is interested in you. People are naturally drawn to you for your charm and good looks. Thus, you don't really stay single for a long time because you have a lot of dating prospects. Some have even tried to confess feelings for you and tell you how special you are to them. Although you might have doubts about your attractiveness, you can be certain that you're attractive if you notice the signs that we've shared earlier along with this point. 1. People gravitate back to you. Have you noticed that people are coming back to you? They just keep gravitating back to you because you're hot and attractive, whether you're a man or a woman. They keep coming back to you even after breaking up with them, for instance. They might still be texting you even if you have ghosted them. This is not happening to everyone, so you can be certain that you're hot. If you like today's video, please give it a like and subscribe for more content like this.